Okay, can you hear me good? I got my volume maxed out now. Like I said, we ain't doing any calling right now. What's up? Thank you for joining Safety. For the few that are here. And for all that actually was wondering what they're looking at, that's what you guys are. Just a normal screen. Nothing fancy. Thank you guys. Yeah, sorry for earlier for anybody that seemed like they got dicked out. Wanted to make that as a statement for sure. I removed everybody off the mod list for now until I got to review some stuff. What's up, dear Grayson? And I'm going to give a heads up now, and this is what this video is for right here. My mods have 100% permission to remove any fucking troll. If it's a merb, they're gone. No hesitation or thought. One threat, you're fucking gone. Period. I ain't going to deal with that bullshit again. And one of the biggest things that I'm going to have too, if any person joins my fucking channel and you fucking talk back to a female, ever, you're done. They're just, don't go to a female. You have some fucking respect. Because I'm going to state something that not many people actually have the balls to admit this. And all these guys that are like, FCC, yes, we support First Amendment thoughts. But here goes a theory with this one. This stream right now is technically a private stream, in my opinion, because it's mine, not open to whatever, because this is technically private. It's my channel, not the world's channel. So technically, if I don't want you to say certain things, you don't have the right to say anything. Because the way the First Amendment works, technically, is against the government. I'm not part of the government. I'm my own fucking person. But here goes the thing, though, like I was going to say real quick, though. I don't want to get sidetracked right now. A lot of people want to bitch about females. Here's what that's going to happen. That shit's going to stop. Because here goes to the guys that don't realize something. If it wasn't for the females, you wouldn't fucking be born unless you want to carry a kid for 9 fucking months, you retards. So think about that one for a second. The next time you disrespect a female, just think about that one for a second there. Do you want to have your fucking stomach pumped out fucking carrying a kid for 9 months and you shit it out of your asshole? I think not. So remember that next time you disrespect a female. That goes for every person on this goddamn planet. Plain and simple. And that's fucking the truth. Hey, who here approves of Grayson getting a ranch, everyone? Let's see what people think. Oh, Jaden, I haven't got a chance to get back to you yet. Everybody was removed as a mod, Jaden, for a little bit until I got something done. I'm glad you joined so I can add you back real quick. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I know who you are, definitely for sure, Safety. But does anybody vouch for Grayson as a mod? Just curious to see what people vouch. See what people think. I know he was in the live chat. Oh, he's gonna get one. Okay, we'll give Safety one for sure. And we'll give Grayson one. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, hopefully. Felipe, get the fuck out of here and don't come back. Fuck you. For real, no. Fuck you, dude. You know, Jay, you've been in a lot of my videos, so you know what? I'm gonna give you blue name. You're gonna be a Smurf. Give me a Smurf like everyone else. Oh, fuck him. He can drive his car off a damn cliff into a bed of Legos. All I care. Hey, Felipe, if you get this message or this part right here, do me a favor. You know what I would say? You're welcome to come back to my stream if you do one thing. If you walk on 1,000 miles worth of small, tiny Legos with no shoes or socks on, and then you're welcome back. Hey, what's going on there, Upstate? How you doing? It's in one of my other videos, actually, Cowboy. I'd have to fuck. Oh yeah. I don't know if anybody got it, honestly. I'd have to find it. It's one of my old videos. I'll get it right now. That should be it. I'm pretty sure. I don't know who that California person is that called. I don't care who that person is. But I'll give you guys a heads up though. With Felipe's crazy ass, one thing I will say for sure, and I know a lot of people don't like him anyways. One thing I will say though, that I do not have I have no respect for that guy, is he bragged. I seen the video that Johnny's posted, was it yesterday or whatever? I watched the video where he's bragging that his dad was given the authority to kill a U.S. sitting president. That he's bragging his dad was CIA. Well, guess what, dude? That's one thing I don't play around with. And JFK was one of the greatest presidents in the world, in my opinion. But number one president, and I don't care what anyone says, and this is my personal opinion, was FDR. If you don't like FDR, you guys got some problems. Oh, I know what the guy's name was, yeah, but he's claiming that bullshit. Even if it's true, if it's not true, either or, I don't care. I don't take. I ain't no. Fuck that bullshit. Nope. But hey, since we got you guys here, what you guys think? Should I shave? Franklin D. Roosevelt, he was the first president in U.S. history to ever make it 4 terms. He lasted 3 months to his fourth term. He's the longest sitting president in U.S. history. Actually, he's the only one to make a 4 term. Well, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna be actually shaving before I go and fly out because I leave on Friday. So that's for sure. Hey, no problem there, cowboy. Oh, hey, somebody gave me an idea about something. And I'm going to actually make this to you guys. I'm actually going to get this eventually. I'm going to wait to see what it's going to cost. And then I might actually put it out there if people want to buy the merchandise or not, whatever, you know? I'm actually either going to get hats or shirts. It's going to be Weird Beard, a.k.a. News Now Cleveland. Or something with that has the same sentence in there together. What's up, dear Collins? Oh, yeah, I'm not doing a calling right now. I want to do a calling right now anyways. It's just my brain hurts way too much for them to do call-ins. So I ain't worried about it. Give me a second, guys. I was looking for some real quick. So you guys are going to look at the ceiling and the wall, whatever. Generic Mountain Dew. Ugh. But who said these yet? Has anybody had these yet? Has anybody tried them? Oh yeah, I know they do, Jay. Uh, well, thanks, FCC. Yeah, you're always on the phone, Jaden. I don't know when you're never on the phone. But if any of you guys ever get the Flamin' Hot Doritos, give you a heads up now. Long story short, they do not taste like Doritos. This is a disgrace to Doritos. This is not Doritos. This is just, it says Doritos. It looks like a Dorito. It's not a Dorito. FCC, I advise you to retract that statement right goddamn now, or I'll fucking remove you. Okay, fuck off. Fuck out of here. Ever disrespect a fucking female again, like I said, bitch. Fuck did I just say? Didn't I not just clearly fucking say that like 5 minutes ago, dude? Fuck. Hey, what's up, Foul? I gotta get you back on that thing list too, right there, man. There you go. Good you joined. What, you want to keep him here, Jaden? Oh, here, you know what? You know what? Here you go. Hold on. Hey, you're back now, FCC. Let Jaden rip you a new one. You're on your own, boy. Hey, can somebody tell me if that's the real MM? Yo, it doesn't give me the option when I'm using my computer. It just says report, remove, timeout, hide, or mod. I'm actually using my computer to be live on my webcam built into the thing. Ah. Why would we remove yeah, this is the right one because I'm subscribed to him. I had to open up to another window and go to my channel. Oh shit. Hey, what's up, Danny boy? How you doing? I wish we could too, James. But that's just a lot of bullshit. Yeah, I heard about that. Hey, who vouches for Eminem to be a wrench? Just see if we can get people to vote. We'll see what we got. Because I'm giving out 2 more wrenches probably for the rest of the year. To be honest, right now, unless somebody like comes here and like fucking shoots Tommy in the head for me, and then hey, that's on you guys. You get a wrench all day. You can say what the fuck you want to say. I will be back though. You guys are gonna be looking at the wall again. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was grabbing something. So, upstate. How old is your little one now? Since you said you just had the kid, I'm just curious. Hey, what's happening? Yo, can you hear me? Hey, uh, if you can hear me, join into to the stream, okay? Sorry, guys. Muted the conversation for a second. Oh, okay. Yeah, kids are the greatest in the world. So, did I miss anything about what I asked? Does Eminem get a wrench? Anybody agree? Michigan Mister? Who vouches? What's wrench here vouches for Michigan Mister? Huh. Damn it. Sure. There. Mm. Um. Well, I'm just waiting for somebody to join into the streams because he's gonna get a mod. Whenever he gets in here. I've seen Eminem around a lot and shit. To be honest, I've seen him around a couple times here and there. And we got 38 people here. I wonder how many of the people are here can't talk. And can you guys hear me good? Because I have my volume at max. So. So here goes one, though. And what I'm about to do, I'm going to get made fun of. And I already know the outcome. And I don't care, but we're going to find out how immature people are. So look at the glasses, everybody. Can you tell? What is wrong with the glasses? Can anybody tell? Let's see how many people can answer that. Now, I'm practically blind without them on, so I got to put them back on now. I guess that's 40 for me. Nope. Yep. Jay got it. Exactly. They actually are. The downside that sucks, when I went to go replace my glasses because the ones that was broke, I had two choices. Deal with no glasses for like a month and a half, or the only thing that I can do and wait like 3 days, get these ones. I had no choice, but I chose these ones. I had no choice to. I don't care. It's just people said something about them before. I never explained anything about it because I wasn't paying attention. Did he get in here yet? Because I'm waiting for Leon to join. I don't see him join yet. Leon Russell. Oh, there he is. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I didn't see you join. I just seen him now. He's now fixed. He gets a wrench. But yeah. But hey, for people to see though a little bit better, I don't know if you guys seen it before. But this right here is because of my mom and shit. This is the one that that's the person that one of the fucktards brought up and shit the other day when I was talking about my mom that whatever she said, whatever they said she's a crack whore or something stupid. Hey, who wants to listen to the police radio? Uh, yeah, I can actually agree with that one there, Taylor. Yeah, what's up, Richard? So does anyone want to pick a location for police radio? But you need the county though, not a city. It goes by county and state. So see where you got. Somebody pick some stuff. Let's see. We'll find some stuff. Anywhere in Florida? Oh fuck, man! You want my phone to break, don't you? Jeez. I'm gonna turn that bitch on and my phone's gonna fucking melt. The hell? The fuck is? Damn, Florida's all buried and hidden and shit. Uh, Uh, Miami-Dade, Florida. Let's see. What can we find here? There's nothing here. Oh, fuck them. Anybody know like a county down in Florida offhand? Like a place that's really busy? Let's see. We got Palm Beach, Florida. Let's see what we have. Fire rescue dispatch only has 16 people there, so let's see if anything's going on. Nothing going on there. That was just too quiet, static. Uh, hey, yo, El Jefe, I got a question for you since you're here, though. Whatchamacallit, is that fire still going, or did they finally get that shit out finally, whatever? Six responding. 166. We're there at the station too. There's station They finally got it out. I haven't checked on it yet. Oh, actually, I gotta pause this though, because I got a good, interesting one for everybody here. For whoever wants to stay around for a little bit, here goes a very good, interesting one. I mentioned it before in one of my live streams, but the police are the people for the police are still at it. Because I'm going to read something real quick. Let's see. Where is it? Fuck. It's not popping up. I don't know. Fuck my email. Who cares? I'll look at it later. But no, so I got an email about something that I've been trying to request for a very, very long time now. I would say for a couple weeks now. And I've been requesting the crime scene photos, like the actual photos of the crime scene of the 19-year-old that shot herself in the mouth with her hands behind her back. If you guys remember me mentioning that before. And I got an email about that shit, and this is what they was basically telling me. Oh, your request is denied in a nice way. So I'm gonna re-push the issue yet again. And I'm gonna keep on pushing the issue to get the answer that I'm looking for. Because I'm sorry to say it, there's no way a 19-year-old girl shot herself in the mouth with her hands behind her back. No, that's the thing though. 2-6 is it's already closed. And here goes how pathetic this is. And let everybody, and I want everybody here to listen to this right here. If a cop shoots and kills a person, okay? Answer me this question real quick. If a cop shoots and kills somebody, how long does the investigation go on for? Week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, correct? Wouldn't you agree, everybody? It takes a couple weeks at least for them to get the answers figured out. It takes a while. It's not overnight. Well, here goes the problem with this. She was in police custody, which is the one, okay, whatever, she was in police custody. Number two, she was put in handcuffs with her hands behind her back and she shot herself in the mouth, they stated. Now, the county morgue has, oh, that's the thing, Jay. This is where it gets sad right here. Now, the county morgue, this is what the county morgue did for the place. And the county morgue runs 5 major cities in Virginia, 5 big cities, and 3 little cities for this county morgue that they run. So they have 8 jurisdictions that they do paperwork for. It took them 3 days from when the shooting happened, they claimed that was suicide. 3 days later, they were saying it was a suicide. 3 days, within 3 days. Okay, so you have 8 different jurisdictions you work for. You work for probably maybe 4 hours a day on that case for 3 days, which is 12 hours, and you claimed it was suicide. How the fuck did you do your job? But this is where it gets sad at, though. I contacted and I spoke to a lieutenant there. And this is something that I asked the lieutenant this too, and I'm dead serious with this. And you guys, if you want to call me off, you could call me out. I don't care. I asked the lieutenant, this is what I was like, hey, I'm trying to understand something about one of the officers in your jurisdiction. No, this happened in Chesapeake, Virginia, is where it occurred at. But is what ended up happening was is as me and the lieutenant was talking, I'm like, so I want to run a theory by you. He was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm like, okay. So in your guys' statement, the boyfriend ran because you guys pulled him over a traffic stop with drugs was involved and stuff like that. He was like, yes. I'm like, okay. So he ran, guy runs after him, body cam gets missing. The other officer that stayed with the other girl, the one that was so-called suicide, his body cam was malfunctioning, so he didn't have a body cam, and the police camera wasn't on, and the audio wasn't on. He was like, yes, the camera was down for him, and the audio wasn't working for the squad car camera, and the camera wasn't working either. I'm like, okay. And I was like, so explain this to me. This is what I think. He was like, what? I'm like, so the officer stayed with the girl. She was handcuffed in the back of the car. He pulled out his gun and he points at her like this. Yeah, hey, you're going to tell us where he went. You're going to tell us where he went if he gets away. And he blew her face off. And then he has to go, shit, shots fired. She killed herself. She shot herself in the mouth with her gun. And that's pretty much being a total dick. Yes, I don't care. But that's what I basically stated. Like, he's a trigger happy nut job. He pulled his gun out. He shot her in the face, killed her. And then you guys are trying to cover up the fact of the matter. Because if you tell the world, yes, my officer pulled his gun out, being negligent, he shot the girl in the mouth, he killed her, and now we have to put him in prison for about 30,000 years. And then we have to pay her family millions of dollars because of that retard, what he did. But here's what is the better, though. And this is where it gets better right here. This is his exact words was, click. He didn't say anything. He hung up the goddamn phone. So that's my theory. Oh yeah, for sure, Michigan. For sure. I've contacted everybody that I can speak to there almost. The only person I haven't got to talk to yet was the mayor. Uh, uh, mm, mm, mm. Oh yeah, for sure. I tried my best. I don't got the phone lines open for that reason because I don't want retards calling. I really don't want to deal with dumb fucks today. Like I really don't. Mm. Today is just, or right now is not the time for dum dums. My brain cannot control it. No, I haven't heard about that at all. I mean, all I know about the one thing I was just talking about though, the girl's family, they're actually wanting to sue the city. They're trying to do everything they can. I'm trying to get some information on it so I can just try to get this shit published because this shit is just oh man. But yeah, I can't stand like the bullshit. Like the cops do something wrong, it's bad. But hey, here goes something that and you guys don't hear this from me, and I'm telling you guys this now. You do not hear this from me at all. But here goes one great way that the law works. And you ready for this one? If you tie a person up and you put their hands behind their back, and if they magically get shot in their mouth, all you have to do is say, "Oh, suicide." I mean, they can't do anything about it because it was already proven once. Yeah, what's going on, Bama? Hey, I need to talk to you privately. Hey, guys, I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go mute real quick. Hey, you guys. That was Bama camera, our Bama guy, 334. He was just calling. He doesn't want to be brought into drama and stuff like that one. So just be careful what you guys say a little bit if you don't mind, please. He just watches just to be supportive, just to give people views and shit like that. And shit. So give you guys just a heads up if you guys don't mind, please. Just mind what you guys say about him because Bama's a real nice guy. I've spoken to him a few times on the phone. He's one of the few people that have my personal number. So yeah, I'm just giving you guys a heads up. That's all. That's the request he asked me. So 216, are you from Cleveland? Holy shit, that's totally different. I'm not drinking. I don't mean I'm drinking a generic Mountain Dew if that counts, but I don't smoke. I don't smoke anymore. I quit smoking. You too, there, Grayson. Try my best. We're gonna be just chilling out, talking, chatting, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what kind of chips these are. Um, some type of chips. I have to go look in the bag. My luck, it could be poison. It's something my wife left out for me. So, no, my wife, she probably poisoned my ass. I would have put it past her. She's crazy. I'm gonna go on mute again for a second. I'm about to look for a video on my phone. I want you guys to listen to this. Hey, look. Who do you love more, mommy or daddy? Mommy and daddy. Who do you love more, mommy or daddy? Mommy and daddy. So I'm gonna show you guys some. Oh, okay. I want to show you guys something real quick. Okay. And I think it's cute because it was a conversation I was trying to have with my little one. So she was being a pain in the butt. So listen to this conversation right here. Who do you love more, mommy or daddy? Mommy and daddy. Who do you love more, mommy or daddy? Who do you love more, mommy or daddy? Mommy and daddy. Mommy and daddy. Mommy and daddy. Mommy and daddy. Who do you want to live with, mommy or daddy? Mommy and daddy. Pick one. Mommy and daddy. Who's your favorite? Mommy and daddy. Who's your best friend? Mommy and daddy. Are you sure? Yes. Are you positive? Yes. Is daddy your favorite? Mommy and daddy. You think it's funny, don't you? Yes. So who do you want, mommy or daddy? Mommy and daddy. Who do you want, mommy or daddy? Mommy and daddy. You can only have one. Who do you want? Mommy and daddy. You can only have one, little one. Who do you want, mommy and daddy? Mommy and daddy. You want mommy and daddy? Mommy and daddy and Sam. Oh, I don't know who Sam is, but okay. Mommy and daddy and Sam. You want to say anything to the camera? Hello. Anything else? How about I want Sam. I want Sam, Daddy, and Mommy. Okay, we'll find out if you can. Hey, Bubba. So yes, it was literally trying to get her to pick one, and she literally for a minute and a half she couldn't pick one. What the hell's going on with the fen? What did I miss? Yeah, she's actually pretty smart. But hey, I got something else I want to show you guys. I'm gonna go take a picture of it right now, and I'm gonna show you guys the picture. I'll be back. Hey, everybody, real quick, look at this real quick. Tell me, what does this look like to you guys, okay? I want your honest opinion. Let's see if we can get a good picture of it. Ah, no, I'm not going to get a good picture of it. Damn. Let's see. Can anybody tell what it looks like a little bit? If you can't tell, then I'm going to do something else better. I'm going to do this right here. No, it's something else, 216. It's actually the brightness is down. Let me do this real quick. Let's try it again. I gotta go plug my computer in here in a second. Give me a second, guys. Can you tell a little bit now when I turn it sideways? No, it's a, it looks like a bird. Yeah, kind of like you could say eagle slash bird. Yes, but listen to the story behind this one, and I'm dead serious. And this shit is fucking hilarious. My little one was playing with one of her toys, and she pushed it, like rubbed it against the wall with her toy, and she pulled a peel. She caught a piece of paint off of it. So what did she do? What all kids would do? They're young. She just pulled the paint and ripped it off the wall and pulled the paint some more. Oh, Ozark's here still? Oh yeah, definitely for sure. And she literally made a design of a damn bird. Literally. After all the bullshit, you know, and everything. Like it's one of those like holy shit moments. I'm gonna put the picture on. I'm just gonna publish the like upload the picture to YouTube probably here in a little bit. I can't do it right now because I'm live. It won't let me. But here in a little bit, I'm going to. But I will be back. I got to get my charger. Oh, yeah. Thank you guys for all being here. For whoever's here still for now. I got 30 people, 13 thumbs. We got 13 thumbs up and we got 3 thumbs down. So we have 3 trolls slash bootlickers. What do you do for work, 216? Uh, Cowdy, yeah. Hey, I know we played a game. What is your tag again? Isn't that what your tag is on there? If I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly. I know you've been on the game system a few times. Okay. Yes, I remember you. We joined in ever so often here. You're cool. What's this joke that you're trying to say? Let's hear this joke. Well, my channel's already at like 19 plus. So last time I looked at it, I was at 1918. So I could have lost people, could have got more people. I don't know. Um, let's check just for the hell of it. Let's see. 1919. Yeah. I mean, my goal was to hit. It says 1919 on my page, so we're good. You want to sub to me? Go ahead. It's gonna still take another 895 people for me not to have to go live anymore, but I can still go live anyways because of Streamlabs. Mm. Refresh. What are we talking about? Refresh? I've already refreshed it. That's what you're talking about. Stacy? Yeah, I watched Houston. Hey, what's one of the trolls here wants to get rid of Mercy? Get rid of them? Or not the trolls, I mean the mods. Whoever wants to just have your way with them, bend him over and spank him like a little schoolgirl. Yep. Here, this is what we're gonna play. We're gonna play this right here. We won't ban a person, but this is what you guys can do. You guys can time them out if you need to. You can, yes. Hey, you know what though, you guys? Hey, you know what? Hold on. Can any mod ban people, like remove them and hide them, or is it only just me? Do you know offhand like the way that works exactly? What's up, CNC? Hey there. Yeah, I'm gonna get you this right here. No, the reason I just want to make sure though, because I'm gonna do something. Okay, good. When he comes back, hey, Mercy, when you come back, send a message because I got a special prize for you. Coyote, I'm gonna make you a mod for a few minutes, okay? When he comes back, I want you to hide him, and I will tell everybody why. So I'm gonna add you to a mod for a second, there, little man. Don't mess with anybody else, though, please. So let him come back after his 300 seconds, everyone. Nobody else do anything. Let Coyote take care of it. And the way you take care of it, Coyote, I'll explain it to you real quick. When you click on the name, the three little dots on the side will pop up. Click on that and go down to it should say hide from chat or hide from channel. Or it should say hide user on this channel is what it should say. When No Mercy comes back, do that. Or actually, you know what? Better yet, here, go up to the top real quick, Coyote, and go to the message where it says I'm going to spam the N word that he sent. It's at 10:37. Click on his name and do it from there. Actually, don't even give him time to come back. Well, I'll tell you why. And I hope I'm not assuming anything. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take you off moderation for now. So here goes the reason why, though, because I remember talking to you in the parties before. And if I'm not mistaken, I hope I don't got it wrong, but you are black, right? If I remember correctly, because we've talked in the game before a few times. What's up, Dangly? Oh, damn, sorry. No, I thought you was because I know I've been in a party with you, unless it was the other people that was in there that was just lying about saying you was black. I remember somebody saying it though. That's why I did that, because he was trying to pull the racist card, so I was gonna let you have the honors to get rid of him. My bad if I had it wrong. I just remember somebody mentioning it before, so that's why I thought you was. So I just wanted, like I said, I wanted you to have the honors. Either way, you got it. You did it. Mm. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Um, hey, for everybody that's here, let's get a vote real quick. Should we unblock? Oh yeah, fuck him for sure. Okay, he's definitely gone. Hey, no, don't time out that fucking retard right there. Whoever wants to get rid of him, that Nick Gerser, get rid of him completely. Say bye bye forever. You don't even have to time him out. You can remove his ass forever. Fuck him. So hey, who do we want to on the block? The what's the name? Thomas Gunn Snyder. Anybody want to deal with Riri for Riri Island? We can unblock those little fuck faces in the chat. Let them speak. Do you guys want to unblock fuckface 1 and fuckface 2? Any of the Tommy Gun Snyders that we have in the thing. Do we want to unblock them? So let's just see. Let's get a vote. Let's see what people say. Keep them locked away. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my mods most likely anyways, because of the two that said something. I'm sorry, but I call you Oh, I wasn't gonna open up the phone chats. I wasn't gonna open the phone line. Shit. For sure. Yeah, I don't care. Like I said. Hey, here goes a question. I was actually thinking about uploading a video. I mean, it ain't the greatest quality, but I was thinking about uploading something. I have a video. I recorded it the other day because I was watching a movie. It's like 5 minutes from a movie. Can that be falling under copyright strikes if I publish that part of a movie? It's just like one scene of a movie. It's cool as fuck though. Do you think YouTube could strike people down for that? Ozark, you talking to me or you talking to one of them about talking online, like on the chat, whatever? Okay. Um, Here, do me a favor, Ozark. Send me an email real quick, okay? No, it's an actual part of a movie. It's not music. It's an actual part of a movie. Email me real quick, Ozark. Do something. Well, I'll look into some more about it and stuff just to see what's going on with it. Oh yeah, they was pretty nasty earlier. I had 70 people in earlier, but there was yeah, they was yeah, it went really bad because I remember I was looking at the thing, I was at like 20 something, and then it went from 20 to like 70. It was like, holy shit, man. Too many people to contact to even focus on. Hey, I have a question for everybody that's here real quick though. Have you guys ever seen a person before in chats? Her name, it's Courtney Shade. Have any of you guys ever came across a person with that name? Yeah, she was in Chi-Town's Chi-Town Citizens channel. She's a moderator there. If you heard of her, Jay, do you know where she's from by chance? Just wondering. Just wonder what part of the states she's in. I'm just curious about something. I was trying to have a conversation, but he ended. Spelled that way. But yeah, the first name is spelled the same, Michigan. Yeah, but the last name is spelled different. I was just wondering because it's just interesting that she's somebody with the same exact last name as me. That's actually my last name. We have the same last name, which is kind of funny. And I have a cousin named Courtney, which is even funnier. So I didn't get to talk long enough because he ended the stream, and I wasn't able to see where she was from. On the chat. What are you talking about, Richard? My last name? What? What? I'm confused. Who are we talking about? Hey, did Ozark, you still here? That's weird. Let me check and make sure I posted the right one. Yeah, it is the right one. I don't know. It does that a lot. Hey, Ozark, delete your message now, real quick, so your number's not out there for everybody to see. Yeah, I got it saved. Be right back, everyone. Yeah, but and let's get you on speakerphone with everybody to hear. Get us. If you can, mute the video in the background because it has that. Yeah, a little bit is. How long? How much is the morphine drip? Was it like 1 millimeter or something or whatever, or 1 milliliter of it? Damn. What's going on with you, anyways? With like your, if you don't mind me asking about the oh. Oh yeah, for sure.
Just remove whatever you need, just get rid of it. So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. 1 second, Ozark, real quick.
yeah,
I'm trying to see what's going on real quick about they're saying they can't really hear too well, so give me 1 moment. Trying to see what I can do. Okay, is that working out, guys? Yeah, go ahead and start talking now. We'll see what people say.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you real well. Yes. Okay, yeah, we're back.
Okay.
It might have been still on mute and I didn't realize it.
Oh, okay, cool. No, I'm 62 and I'm in good health. But, you know, I just found out yesterday one of my good friends from high school passed away from the same thing. But what I would like to talk about is I'm getting trolled so much. I don't have any videos out there whatsoever. All I do is donate to the people that I want to donate to. And these trolls have shut down my PayPal and Super Chat donations. There's somewhere, and there's people that call themselves auditors, and they're nuts. And and if I scrolled up a little bit further than this, any of them, but there were some friends that I thought I had, and this guy, this auditor, just trashed my ass one night, and why? I can't take it with me. They're just jealous and nuts. No, this guy's dead nuts. What can I say? I don't get pissed about it. Well, I did kind of capital letters on a lot of things. Come talk to me. He was in some stream that It was just a yellow, blue screen, and he was talking and looking at chats from somewhere else. The guy is nuts, and a lot of people know it, and you know who I'm talking about. But there are people I really thought were my friends, and I know they've listened to him trash my ass for giving out money that he's dead anyway. Just give it all away. You know, it's not up to him.
Exactly. Yeah, it's your money. You do what you got to do with it.
Yeah, my kids are set up real good.
Yeah.
Hell with him.
Yeah.
I'd buy him. If he apologized, I'd buy him a tooth that he needs in front.
Ouch. Fucking burn. That's fucking great. I think it's just we know who you're talking about. I'm pretty sure everybody knows who you're talking about too. We ain't gonna put names out or anything like.
I don't do that. I don't.
Yeah, we know we all get who we're talking about though. But yeah, I think I think that person, from what I've been hearing, he's a little crazy though. Like from what I heard, like really crazy. He seemed pretty cool.
You know what? I was listening to him a little while ago for close to 45 minutes. See, I'm old enough to remember Jim Jones. Do you know about Jim Jones?
No, I'm not. Honestly, I'm not that old. Not to try to sound like a dumbass.
Jim Jones started out being like a preacher, and then he moved his whole cult down to Grenada. Not Grenada. Something like Grenada, a Southern American area. And there was a senator that came in with several other people that they landed on the runway, had a good talk, and they didn't let them leave. They shot them off. And yeah, Jim Jones then, he knew that he screwed up, so everybody in the camp, and there were hundreds of families, kids, everything, and he talked them into drinking a deadly drink.
And the Kool-Aid is what they're saying.
Yeah. He was nuts. That's the way I would.
Yeah, I actually haven't heard of that one. I mean, that's one I'm surprised about. The only thing I heard that was really weird that happened was the Waco situation. I remember that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Jim Jones was 70s. Yeah, back in the 70s, I think. I know it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what we just said, Mike. Yeah, sorry, I'm not trying to cut you off or nothing, Ozark. Yeah, just people were saying stuff. Nothing bad.
I just can't believe that. And the thing is, well, this all I did was fucking shit. There are some people in there that I couldn't believe were agreeing with him. One of them was in here earlier. I'll talk to them personally. Damn.
Hey, can you hold on 1 second real quick? Nothing bad.
Yes.
I just got 1 quick second. Hey, you guys, was 417 at all involved in any of this shit earlier? That can hear? I'm just curious because I seen him throughout the chat earlier when I was going through the video. I'm just wondering if anybody knows offhand. Was he causing any problems? Oh, it's just she. Okay, I just want to make sure. So I'm not trying to. I just wasn't sure what was going on. So I seen your name a few times in the stream earlier, and I don't know if there was.
Online.
Yeah, I know.
You're online. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I unmuted now. I only muted for a few seconds, so I don't want to mix the conversations up. Yeah, sorry, 417. I was just making sure there was no like big problems because there was a lot of people I haven't seen in my things before, and there was a big problem earlier in my stream. Yeah, sorry about that. I was like, yeah, I don't know if he was in my stream, the one I did about 2 hours ago, but yeah, there was a lot of fucking, oh man, it was bad. Like extremely, like super trolly. There was like 50 trolls in my stream.
Really?
Yeah, it got extremely bad. I had to do some purging on some stuff. Yeah, I apologize for 17.
Oh, chat news, yeah. I subbed to, it's close to 625 channels. I watch a lot of damn people. I've got some ones that I adore, and I've got a lot of people that come in here and just work and be moderators, and hell, I've even donated to a lot of them because what they do, seriously. I love the movement.
Yeah.
I started out. Okay, in sixth grade, it had been 1967, 68 in Kansas City. We started having to learn Spanish. And I'm the type of person that I'm hard-headed. Okay, and they try to make a little sign for our desk what your name is in Spanish. That's fine. And now I wish I learned Spanish, but my name is Clark Matthew. There is no Clark is Clark in Spanish. And that doesn't try to call me Monteo. That's not gonna work.
Trying to give you a new name. What the hell?
Yeah.
Hey.
Black area, kind of. I mean, maybe 50-50 at that point. But the very next year is the year Martin Luther King got shot, and that was bad. For us to get out of school and get home. And I've got so many black friends through my life that I don't blame them. Sometimes people get out of hand when they shouldn't. And we didn't cause crap. I didn't cause anything. But yeah. But it's still the same way today, and it got worse this last 2 years. I didn't cause anything.
1 second, Danny. We'll try to see what we can do about that. Ozark.
I don't know, Daddy boy.
Well, he doesn't know you. He says. Well, how about we do this right here, Danny? You type your messages, try to keep them under 200, and I'll read it to him, and he can reply that way. That's the closest you're going to talk to him, I'm assuming, because I don't think he wants you to have his number. And I wouldn't give it out anyways, probably.
And to be honest, I think that's the first time I've ever seen that name in any.
I've seen him before in my streams. I've actually seen him a few times.
I'm in Missouri. You're in Missouri, brother. Okay, we're in Missouri.
He has 296 subscribers. He posted a video 1 week ago.
Springfield, okay.
Michigan Mr. vouches for him.
That's not a bad town. My son went to college there. But still don't know you. Give me an address, because I do know Springfield. Just give me a Main Street address. Give me the Main Street address within 60 seconds. Or now I'll give you a minute. I'm going to name someplace. What? You have to let me know those right. Yes. What address is where the college is at? In Springfield. And I don't mean to tie up what you were talking about. I don't. Just.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. We're just all chatting. Like I said, I'm just doing the stream just to chat.
You're in Bolivar. Oh, Bolivar is not. At the Bolivar Raceway in Bolivar for several years until he moved on and went to NASCAR.
Yeah, people are voting for Danny Boy.
Bolivar is a small town, so yeah, I mean the Speedway weekends, unless you have a girlfriend and I have to ask these questions because I don't know them. And so many people are starting to troll me that I'm not scared about the area that I live in because it's still here. Yeah, I know a Speedway's still there. You never went? All right. Wheatland. And then Wheatland Speedway is not that far away. And we can put our camper at the lake, and that's right outside of Bolivar.
Revolution, I'm just being respectful to Ozark about the situation, so I'm going to let him do his little testing. Yeah, people did vouch for him, but I mean, we got
Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan and Revolution Recorder and a few other people here are vouching for Danny, so he seems pretty cool. I can vouch for him too, for sure, though, Ozark, 100%. That I've actually seen him in my streams a few times, especially back in the day before I took my couple months break. But hey,
don't get me wrong. It's things are going on right now.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen that name before. Yeah, I'm at the 47-mile marker on Lake of the Ozarks. I live real close to a bar that's called Big Dick's Halfway In.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's, I live in a great area.
I just could never go to a bar like that. I would just be
no, it's okay. The big part of it came from the guy that started it was Richard. And the tracker before his name was Big Dick. Big Dick. Way in. But the Lake I live on is 100 miles long. Well, close to 100 miles long. And I'm at 47-mile marker. It's halfway in.
Now I get it. Okay, that's pretty cool. Then I like that. A unique name.
You've got to think through it, but now they print off a lot of T-shirts that go both ways.
Yeah, 1 second again, Ozark. Hey Leon, we're gonna leave News Now Ohio. News Now, no news. He stays out of here. Don't unlock him. Just let him stay, because after what he said, that shit was uncalled for. That's a bye-bye situation. Don't talk about Ozark. That's another thing too. You don't talk about Ozark. You talk about Ozark, you get banned.
He's another one of them merp bites. I know he is.
I was waiting for this person to join. Actually, right there. Yay! We got Andrew as. Hey, everybody! Is that the real Andrew? Is that the one we know? I gotta make sure it's the real Andrew. Hey, Andrew! Is that you? Okay, it's you. Okay. Are you Peter the Webbit or Roger the Webbit? Which one are you today? Is it Peter the Webbit or Roger the Webbit?
I'm sorry.
You Peter the Webbit? Okay. We on the phone with the Ozark today, Peter the Webbit. Yeah, I know. I was just being a smartass. I know the picture. I was just being a smartass today.
How are you doing, Justin?
Oh, hold on. Nobody. No. Wait. Hold on. No. Don't do it yet. Hold on. Let him talk for a second. Let him talk.
There's a lot of people in here right now that mean a lot to me. Asking all of news now, maybe later.
Yeah. 1 second. Hey, Ozark, can I call you back here in a second? Yeah, just stay by the phone for a second real quick, you guys. Hold on a second. Yo, Minnesota Guardian. Everybody, is this the actual Minnesota Guardian? And I'm going to go make me a drink real quick, because I decide I want to drink something tonight. But find out if that's the real Minnesota Guardian. I'll be back. So he's the real So what is that comment supposed to be about though? Minnesota Guardian. Yeah. So like, I want to know real quick, dude. When you told me to shut the fuck up, because let me ask you a question. I want to ask you a simple question, and this is going to be intelligence right here. This is going to take brain cells for you to think real quick. Whose stream is this? Is this your stream or is it my stream? Am I the one that's live or is you the one that's live? Let's think about this one for a second. Let's think. Let's use brain power. Let's use it. Come on. You got a brain up there. Come on, boy. Come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, puppy. Come on. Don't make me get the newspaper. I'll get the newspaper, puppy. Could you ever come to my goddamn stream and say some shit like that again? You're gone for good. I don't see buffering at all. Shouldn't be. Now, whoever wants to do it, remove Minnesota Guardian. Bye-bye. Fuck out of here. Oh. Woo. Thank you there, Andrew. Fuck him. Fuck that fucking piece of shit. Coming in my stream and telling me to shut the fuck up. He told me to shut the fuck up. Like, no, you don't come to my stream and tell me to shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'm gonna call back in a second. Give me a few. Yeah, I didn't forget about you. I was actually gonna be grabbing my phone. I just wanted to deal with that thing.
Hello.
Yeah, hey, what's going on?
Okay. I'm going to turn the volume back down. Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
I turned the volume back down on the computer. You know what? I saw what was written, and yeah. But there are so many people in here right now that need now, maybe later, just to see and say, I can name up so many people that I respect so much. Some of them just make me die laughing. Bayou Bandit, Michigan. You know something? My grandma, man, when I was probably around 7 or 8, and I lost her not long after that. And she was sick at the time, and she kind of grabbed my face and says, go through life with a smile and laughter. It gets better in the end. I can understand that. I mean, that's where I lived.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
So how long was you married for, Ozark? Or are you still married?
Well, I lost my wife about 3.5 years ago. We were married 34 years. That's a long, tough story, and
oh, you don't have to get into it. That's fine.
Yeah, no, I mean I can handle it because I've lived it. Do you want to hear it? I mean, within 3 minutes I can probably give you the details.
Let's see what the guys think. Everybody, would you guys want to hear the story of his wife and him? Let's get a vote. Just see what people think. See what people are up to. Because there's something. Because I was just watching something. Andrew wants to hear it. Yeah, everybody wants to hear it. Go ahead. If you want to talk about it, it's fine. I have no problem with it.
I'm privileged to be able to tell her story.
I'm game.
Okay. A little early, back in 2004, I was diagnosed with hepatitis C. And we figured it out. It was from a surgery that I had. And we didn't even sue because she worked there. In 2007, my wife Judy went in and had a colonoscopy. And she worked at the hospital. She had yearly bullshit. And in 2008, I was out in Phoenix. I was driving my truck. I had a real nice Peterbilt. I mean, oh my God, it's 18 speed. It was a large car. I'll put it that way. Black, chrome, and lights.
Nice.
I was in Phoenix, maybe a mile and a half from the airport, and she calls me and says to put me in the hospital. My kidneys are shut down. Well, the prep drink from that colonoscopy.
Holy shit.
And we pooped. And I got trained to be able to give her at home. I mean, I was sticking large ass needles, lab work. I mean, I got trained for almost 4 years. And we got a transplant. And it worked out great. I've been in all 48 states and 3 provinces of Canada already, but I was able to go to Alaska and Hawaii with her. Oh, what? Great. We again, she got ovarian cancer.
Oh yeah, that's very bad.
Yeah, that was bad. And when I took it out, I forget what holiday it was. She was in the hospital for healing her stomach kept expanding. They cut into part of her bowel and it was going in her stomach. And one day I got up, gave her a shower, and just all of a sudden, I mean, luckily we were in the shower, and it just started coming out. And I got her back to the bed. Luckily, a doctor was outside, just he was on the computer just outside the room. I said, "Get in here now," and he looked at it. He grabbed a Q-tip, about a 6-inch, 7-inch long Q-tip, and he just looked at me. The staples were already out. He just looked at me and put the gloves up. And he took the Q-tip in that hole and opened her back up. And oh my God. That's the story. She died.
That's never good.
Yeah.
But being married that long is pretty crazy though too. So I was just actually watching a video actually earlier today. It's an older video, but I just seen it. It was on somebody posted on Facebook. They're from Cleveland, and I guess they hold the world's record for the longest marriage. And it's sad though too because they was married for 89 years or some shit like that. It's like holy fuck.
Yeah.
They was married for longer than people were alive for. And the thing that was sad, the wife died, and literally a week later, the husband died. It's like
there's someone that's been married a long time that within hours they died. And a lot of times the wife dies first and then the husband dies.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy as hell. It's like holy shit, man. So I just yeah, it does happen all the time, Whitebeard. I just seen the video. It was something that happened like a year or two ago or something. I think it was just from Cleveland. I guess they hold the world's record for the longest marriage though.
Wow.
And shit. I guess they actually which is like holy shit. That's a very long time. Like damn.
Actually, I don't know if this is true or not, but yeah. Oh.
The oldest person I heard, I thought was in his hundreds.
Yeah, 117.
I mean, I'll look that up real quick.
Get a kind of water. I need a shadow jacket between them.
The oldest person to verify of being alive was some Japanese person at 116 years and 124 days that they know of. That's the oldest living person in history.
116. I was off a few months.
Yeah, that's not too bad. 116, 4 months and 4 days. If we're going to break it down into the time frame, is how old the person was.
Isn't that, there's two things that I figure. I am only 62, but I'm kind of smart, but am Alec. And you gotta have fun in your life, but also look up your history.
Yeah.
That they don't teach history now like they used to, and that's why they're tearing down monuments. They're to me, it is absolutely appalling.
Well, here goes a riddle for everybody. Let's see if you guys are good with riddles. There's actually a friend of mine. I went to school with this person. Somebody in his family was alive for 3 centuries. How is it possible? Remember, you know what a century is?
Yeah.
Does anybody know how that's possible?
So that again.
A friend of mine, I actually went to school with this kid. One of his grandparents.
Okay, you gotta remember. I'm on a cell phone. Got to slow down.
Oh, sorry.
I'm old, and hearing that is not that good anymore.
Yeah, my bad. A person I went to school with, one of his great grandfathers. He was alive.
One of his great grandfathers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He was alive and on this earth during 3 separate centuries. How is it possible?
Well, I just told you about a guy that just lived 117 years or 16.
Yeah,
it's possible.
Yeah, CNN got it right. He was actually born in 1898, actually until 2001. I think is the age that he lived to, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. He died, I think, I have to ask him. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I think the person died the day before or the day after 9/11. It was in September of 2001, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, it's actually kind of funny though, because it's like, holy shit, man, that's a long time to live through. The thing I give the guy a lot of respect for though, of his grandfather. He served in World War I and in World War II. He actually was in the military, and after World War II ended, he retired out. He was in, but he got in at the very last month or two of World War I. But he stayed in the military. He did, I guess he did some theater time, as they call it now, or he spent time overseas and shit, whatever you want to call it, during World War II.
Yeah. Wow. There's a pretty good story about my dad. During World War II, he was in the Merchant Marines. So basically, he was on a ship that took supplies over.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Back. Yeah. But then he went to Korea and got wounded.
Ooh.
Shrapnel went through just above his elbow on the backside of his arm, and he couldn't throw to us. He couldn't, and he was athletic. He wanted so much to be able to play golf with us, and couldn't. And we take him out, on the golf, we let him release putters. So I praise all bets. Come back, MP, and now coming back thinking that they're still somewhere that, we're Americans over here. We're human. We treat people like human. They don't over there. Ratchet it down sometimes. And that's what I see in a lot of young cops. I'm not against cops. No, we've got to have a police force. But we don't need SWAT and all this other, Cleveland, maybe. Where I've always lived. No.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, this had to have been probably 73. I had a real fast Mustang. Yeah, a 71 Mustang, 351 Cleveland. But back then, we knew the cops. We joked with each other. Hell, on the real far edge of 3rd Street in Lee Summit, Missouri, it was most of it was country. Straight. I mean, yeah. Hell, I drag raced a cop in his squad car. Things are different.
Hey, don't ban. We'll find out. I mean, he ain't doing nothing much. You guys, just I said, we need cops. I mean, technically, you gotta think about it. The cops, there is good cops out there. Some of them are cool. Some of them are complete total dick for brains that need to get like sent to the sun. But that's just me. That's just my theory on and shit. Yeah.
Another thing that is so strange in my life, this was 1973, my junior year in high school. I had what was called a merchandising class, where they try to teach you on doing books and being able to sell things. And we had to bring in something from home to produce to, a customer coming in and selling that product to the teacher. I brought in, not in a case, it was not loaded, but a 410 shotgun into the high school, set it in a room, and it stood there all day long, and I walked right back out with it when school was over.
Oh, yeah. Back in the day, you can do that shit all the time. You can have your guns in your cars back in the day. Nowadays, you freaking mention gun and you take a picture with the gun nowadays and you get arrested.
You little kids putting up their finger, just pointing it out like a gun. I've seen where that's happened.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, one thing that was sad, I don't know if you guys heard about this one or not, is because it didn't make national news, but it was in Cleveland for sure. There was this kid, he posted a picture of him holding an AR-15. The cops came to his house the next day, kicked his door in, and arrested him. He's like 14, 15 years old. He goes with his dad, he goes hunting, he uses rifles, he knows how to handle them. And this is what he got arrested for. The kids in his school felt uncomfortable that he has access to a firearm. It's like, and he gets arrested because somebody was uncomfortable. So I actually called and I spoke to a sergeant there at that police department. And I'm like, so if the kids were uncomfortable, they called the police came and arrested the kid. He's like, yes. I'm like, oh, so explain something to me. He was like, what? I'm like, If I feel uncomfortable because a cop violated my rights, can I just like break his neck or something? Or did you threaten a cop? I'm like, no, I'm just saying the same thing you did, but I'm just wording it differently. So if a cop breaks the law, can I just break his neck next time because I felt uncomfortable? I mean, that's what you basically did to a 14, 15-year-old. He was arrested because if somebody doesn't like something he posted. I mean, cops break federal law every day, all day, basically, and it's okay.
Yeah, well, a lot of things went down, and I don't know the year, but when the cops got immunity, and basically, even the Supreme Court say that they can lie on different things. They can't write it down that way. But that was back when there were no, photography or dash cams and body cams. Now things are different, but we are catching a lot of the bad cops. I see that part of it too. Well, it depends on what state you're in. There have been a lot of bad cops exposed, and from there we will go to another. There are some that have down there in Atlanta. There was a guy that was writing up false DWI tickets. I mean, a lot of them. And he got caught at it, got fired. No, yeah, they fired him. And within 100 miles north of Atlanta, he's now a cop again in another small city. They had to let like 70 DUI tickets that guy put out because he lied big time. They caught him on several of them.
That's fucked up. I'm surprised he still even gets access. I'm surprised he still has access to have a badge, to be honest.
Yeah.
And shit.
Well, that's the union part of it.
Yeah.
There's enough money in there that they can do a lot of crap on us. Yeah. They can say a lot of things and stir the pot. Like down in Houston. I'm scared for my grandkids.
Yeah, nowadays it's really fucking bullshit. It really is with the way these cops are. They get away with so much. I mean, I don't know if he was in my stream earlier for this part right here, but like one of the biggest problems I have is I've been researching this thing since I heard about it, and this happened a year ago, and it's now coming to light now that the coroners or the medical examiner's office clarified it as a suicide within 3 days of when they started their investigation, which in total probably put maybe 12 hours of investigation time onto the case. And this is what the police and everybody are saying. Her hands was handcuffed behind her back and she shot herself in the mouth. It's like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I know that story. I know that story. Somebody brought I'm still at the hospital, but somebody brought my laptop to me. So I've got TV on, and League of Its Own is on, but the TV is muted. I watch this so I can listen here.
yeah.
And I'll play with anybody, but man, I've had some people that just, now, I've got other things to worry about besides that.
Oh, yeah.
I'll find out Monday why my PayPal and Super Chat has been shut down.
Damn. Hopefully you figure all that out and get that taken care of for sure. I 1 second, Ricardo. I was like, I gotta ask Upstate. Hey, Upstate, you're from New York, I'm assuming, right? I'm guessing in the city part. Guys, I got a question for Upstate real quick. Okay, I'm just wondering, have because I actually caught about this a couple weeks ago or months ago, whenever it was, and I haven't heard anything more. Do you remember the situation where the kid that got ran over in that parking lot, and when one of the people's like family member or somebody was a cop that got involved and stated if they try to file charges, they're gonna contact ICE and have the family deported because they're illegal immigrants. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about or not.
Oh, upstate New
Yeah.
York.
Why did you guys? Yeah, don't delete them. I was just wondering if there's any more updates on like what happened. Just curious if you know offhand, because I haven't heard any more myself yet.
Upstate New York. What part of upstate are you in?
Albany. He's in the capital.
What? Albany. Okay.
Yeah, how it's pronounced.
Think about this. Upstate New York, Watertown. I used to drive a truck, and I was up in there, and there was a Denny's. Yeah, a lot of people know what a Denny's is.
1 second, I was right. What? Give me 1 second. Cowboy, I know for sure that it actually did happen because I actually spoke to one of the investigators for IAB up in New York, and I actually had a full-on conversation with the person over the situation because I like he was disgusted by it himself, is what he told me, but he can't go into details of who the cop was or badge number because I wanted to publish that information immediately and blanket it all over the internet because that shit was disgusting as fuck. That a little kid was killed that was 5 years old and shit. But yeah, I actually can confirm 100% because I seen the video and I thought I was just like dreaming when I seen that shit because it's like this kid was 5 years old that got killed over somebody being a retard in a parking lot and not paying attention. And then they were like, yeah, you shouldn't be in this country and we're going to have you deported if you try to report us. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. But that's when I would take those people, take them into the middle of Times Square, kick them in their back of their knees, and blow their head off. Live on television, honestly, if it was my decision. Yeah, sorry about that, Ozark.
No, I understand your feeling, and I'm going to de-escalate for a second. I'm going to finish this story about Watertown, New York. There's a Denny's up there that you can either turn right and go into the restaurant, or you can turn left and go into the bar. Seriously, a Denny's up in Watertown, New York has a bar in it.
Well, damn, that's the first Denny's I've ever heard that had a bar. I didn't think they had license to do that.
Well, I don't know. So what is your worst? If you go on and look at videos, which is the worst video? No, I won't say that. Yeah. What is your most educational video that you've ever watched that where an auditor taught one or more of?
Hard to say if anybody actually learned much from my videos. To be honest, I think it's hard to say. Oh yeah, he sees your stuff, Canada. It would be hard to say about the ones that people are learning stuff from. If people learn things from stuff, I mean, I could say the I've seen a few messages that the one I posted 2 days ago, whatever, the 2903.211. That one right there, people actually was actually reading up on it and they understood what's going on with it. But my most hated video that I've ever done, that I hated the most, that one that actually was like, what the fuck type thing, was the Rocky River one. I've had a lot of crazy things where I was at freaking, uh, Warren or whatever that place was, or I had to look at the videos. But the Rocky River one was the worst one. That one was.
I've seen it.
Yeah, that was bad. I mean, and this.
Well, not really. Yeah, it was. I've seen you do good. Don't. Yeah. But you learn.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely learned from the post office. They was really cool, calm, and they kept their cool. But at the same time, I mean, yes, the cops was like, they was on quick on the draw, but the downside about those fucking cops though is the dispatch personnel, whoever the dispatch person is, I'm sorry, but that motherfucker needs to lose his job. Like, he needs to lose his job or he's gonna kill someone. Because you don't ever tell a person, yeah, he had a weapon. The fuck ever, dude. I didn't have no fucking weapon. I could have got myself shot. Like, them cops came out. Good.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
When you're out with a camera and you see maybe just one car or two cars come up on you, cops come up on you, what would make you more nervous? A big bald guy or a young kid that probably doesn't know jack shit?
In my honest opinion, I would probably rather be more afraid of the older person than a younger person. Because a younger person would have more to lose in the outcome than going straight for the gun, pulling it out, and start firing or something crazy. Now, an older person, he's going to probably have the mindset that, like, hey, I've been on the force for 30,000 years, so, if I shoot the man, who cares? Ha ha. So somebody that's older, I would be more worried about that person than anything. That's my honest opinion.
I'd have to agree with you. Yeah. And a lot of, an older cop, okay, let's narrow this down a little bit. An older cop or some middle-aged cop that is just buffed up.
I'll still stick with the older cop though, because a middle-aged, buffed-up person, he would let that badge take too much power in that kind of a circumstance, and he would be a power tripping hungry motherfucker. And an older one might have some common sense. It would always depend on the situation though, because
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I know.
well, here goes one for everybody. Let's see if you heard of this one before. Ozark. This happened down in, I think it was in Dallas, Texas, and this made the news back when I first started recording, or so I think, or a little bit before then. He was a high school student. No, college student. I mean, college student. Straight A's from high school. He had a 4.0 grade point average. Really good in college. Not a bad kid. No criminal record. And I thought this was fucked up. And what they ended up doing to the sergeant was even more bullshit. Is the kid decided he was hanging out with some people at some frat party. He had some drinks and he took a pill. Now, one thing people don't realize, but some are stupid, some ain't. Alcohol and pills do not mix. You don't mix those two things because it makes the situation worse. Well, he was fucking plastered. He went to a car dealership and he's jumping on top of a car like a moron. Okay, yeah, shit happens. Now you had a 15-year cop. He was a sergeant, and a rookie that was on the job for 2 days. Literally, he just graduated his second day on the job. They go to the scene of the situation. They go out there to see what the situation is. They didn't know the kid was on drugs. They didn't know the kid was drunk. They just thought he was just damaging property because he was jumping on cars. Now, the rookie, he pulled his taser out. The sergeant went directly for his gun and unloaded into the kid and lit him up to a block of Swiss cheese, killed him instantly. And they said that it was justified. And it's like, wait, it's like, hold on, 15 years on the job, and you instantly went for your gun. Your rookie didn't even think about reaching for his gun because there was no threat there. He was an unarmed black guy. And then it was all covered up too. They literally tried their best to cover it up until it finally broke the news eventually. And the sergeant was given an early retirement with full benefits, 100% retirement.
I understand it. You ever watch Rogue Nation?
No, I'm not sure who that is.
No, it's on YouTube. Another auditor, Rogue Nation. He does a lot of showing other people's videos, and I think it changes. It's still a Constitutional Cowboy. You know Rogue Nation. But he's got Rogue Nation. Now another new one with a third word. But he just put out a 3-part series down in Arkansas, like 2016. The cop just absolutely went wild on a guy, just berating him so bad. And then with what his report was written, I mean, he was blatantly wrong. And the mayor got into it. The cop resigned. The chief of police resigned over this. Yeah, it was a big deal.
Yeah, one thing I like about my recording, and I didn't have this on video, and the conversation that I had with the guy was off the record, so I'm not going to go into details about the conversation. But one thing I'd have to say, and if he ever watches my video, because I told him my channel, and if he ever catches this, I would have to say that if I was there, I would vote for him in a matter of seconds. Is I spoke to a mayor actually about 2 weeks ago. I'm dead serious, like actually spoke to the mayor, took my call and everything, and we had a full-on conversation for about 20 minutes, like dead serious about a situation that occurred. Like I said, it's off the record, so I'm not going to mention what it was about or anything. But one thing he did say, he ripped them cops a fucking new asshole, basically. Even though the dude did fuck up and he was a total fuckface and he got his ass whooped, yes, but still, he ripped them cops a fucking asshole and a half because he was not happy about it. Because the way those cops acted to people, it's like, no. And shit. Like, in his exact words, though, he said, if I ever come down there, if he's still in office, and the guy was talking about it. I was like, yeah, if he was still in office, he was like, stop by. You can meet or something. And I was like, hey, I could do an interview. He was like, yeah, he'll be glad to do an interview. So one of these days, if I ever go down south or something, I'm going to look him up to see if he's still running in office. And everything else. Really, 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 really respectful man. Like I said, it's off the record, so I'm not putting names out there or what it was about and everything else. I'm doing it out of respect.
Yeah. I can't afford, but I'm not going to put people's names out there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was really cool.
There's too many people that in the cause, but now I've been experienced enough now because I was lurking for a long time before I ever came out as Ozark Hillbilly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just started watching and didn't say a word for not quite a year, but at least 9 months.
Well, I'm going to set you down for a second. Not to cut you off. Sorry. I apologize. I'm about to go use the bathroom real quick. So let's see if everybody can hear you when I set you down. Can you guys hear him? Yep. I won't be long. I just got to go take a piss real quick. I'm trying to set you down, so I don't want to hang up the phone or nothing. So I'm just trying to do a couple things. If people can't hear you, then I'm sorry. I'm doing best I can. I'll be back, everyone. Oh shit. Oh man, this is why I don't drink anymore hardly. Cause oh shit, damn it, I muted him. That's why nobody was hearing him. Ozark, was you there still? Yo, Ozark, if you can hear me, just call me back when you're done with your nerd stuff, okay? We're gonna let him call me back because I don't want to just I'm gonna let the phone just sit for a little bit. Yeah, I didn't even realize it, but it must have hit mute when I set the phone down. My bad, everyone. We'll just let Ozark call back when he's done with his nerds. Because then my phone got a good percentage, but still, I just don't want to let the battery drain just while it's sitting there silent. Yo, James, where did that video happen at? What the cop dogged you out because they're having a so-called private conversation in public? Give me a second, everyone. I'm checking some real quick. Okay. Uh, But hey, I want to say something. We got 32 people here, and so to a few people that haven't seen it or heard about it, because I guess a few people was really confused when I joined the stream yesterday or last night for a little bit. I was stopping by to say hi. I'm going to say it again, and this is the last time I'm going to say it. If people don't understand me saying it this time, then hey, whatever. So I went dark and silent for a break a couple months ago, and I stayed off of videoing for like a month and a half or 2 months. And like I said, I'm not going to go into full details, but long story short, there is a high probability back then that my little one, that's only 4 years old, needed or will still probably need a kidney transplant. We're still waiting for more tests to be done. I went off recording because if she needs this done, say, because we have an appointment in about 3 weeks, if they decide that she has to have it done or it's a possibility, my videos are done. No more of this, no more out there recording, nothing. It's done. I'm completely done. I will probably mirror people's videos if you guys tell me to, but that's about as much as I will do if it comes down to that part. We don't know what's going on yet until at least another 3 weeks. Only thing that I will state for sure that does suck, because she's out of the woods from the bad part, but what we do know from what it's looking like is she has a medicine that she's taken for the problem that she has to take every day, once a day. And we do not think she would ever come off of that medicine. We don't know yet. We'll find that out too in about 3 weeks. So when I find out, will be updates. There'll be an update about it, but that's it. But the main reason why I'm going to be done recording, because if it comes down to it, right there, they're going to cut me open. They're going to cut my crazy ass open. Because I'll be out of commission for about 3 weeks myself anyways. Oh, yeah, definitely. So we're just waiting to see what's going on. And we'll go from there. But and I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to get into like much details about what's going on yet. We don't know much either. We're going to leave it as that on this situation. But I will state one thing too, though, because I know they're watching. Now, to the stalkers that think that I'm going to stop because of them, take your head out of your ass for 30 seconds and listen carefully. If it happens, it's not because of you. So don't go and parade around the city thinking it's you. But I promise you this one right here. There is no place on earth you will hide if you fuck with me when I'm done recording. Because trust me, when I'm done recording, you won't find, they won't find your body. Trust me. Trust me on that one. Now, I ain't worried about it, Texas, man. Gabe, stalkers are an understatement. They're beyond stalkers. But yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm just waiting to figure things out. And I leave on vacation in 5 days, 4 days, 5 days, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, well, technically 4 days now because it's midnight now. I ain't worrying about it, Gabe. It's not worth it right now. It'll get dealt with. Is what this is. But we are going to do something. We're not taking any call-ins because anybody that calls in, I'm just ignoring it. But I am going to go be nosy. Let's see if we have any voicemails. Because, they're fucking retarded and they don't know how to stop calling. Oh, actually, no, I don't got no voicemails from them. I got them all blocked. Yeah, they're staying blocked too. Fuck them all. Okay. Yeah, so never mind. We couldn't even worry about them. They couldn't even call in. Oh yeah, they've done that before a couple of times. They've actually called in, or they try to give me my own number. Oh yeah. If anything happens, if it needs to be done or something, we'll definitely take care of it. And shit, we gotta do what we can do. She's a pain in my ass. Love her to death. The one thing that was really funny though, I wish I had it on recording. Guys get a laugh out of something. I was on the phone with one of my other demons, and we're talking, and she and one of my other kids was like, "I love you." I was like, "Yeah, I love you too." And I hung up the phone. Then my little one, she's sitting on the couch, and she looks at me, and she goes like all pouty face, and then she starts crying tears, like just bawling tears out of her face. It's like, okay, what's wrong? I thought her tablet died or something. She was on her tablet playing one of her games. So I thought her tablet died. And I'm just like, what's wrong? And she goes, you don't love me anymore. And just fucking bawling tears. And I'm just like, oh, I literally hit the floor laughing because it's like, wow, wow. She literally just it was great. There's no other way to put it, but it was fucking lovely. I'll never live it down either. Ugh. Ugh. Damn. That last little bit is getting strong. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. She's a pain in my ass. But hey, it's part of life. Hey, we're losing some of the trolls, man, you guys. We're losing some of the trolls. We got 27 likes. Aw. Got 28 people watching. Got a decent amount of likes. I mean, I only got 6 dislikes. I mean, you know the dislikes are though. Hey, here goes something we can get a laugh out of or get something cool out of. Here goes one, you guys. So we are at 30 likes and 6 dislikes. I mean 8 dislikes now. So we got a ratio of 22 more. So everybody remember this though, okay? Everybody hates me, nobody likes my videos, and they're just here to watch me get beat up. Yeah, well 30 people, yeah, I'm just going with the ladder here, but I'm gonna have to assume that yeah, 30 people actually want to be around. But yeah, that's just me. And shit. Oh yes, that is very, very true there, Jamie. Very, very true. I'll go back. Oh, that's a little better right there, actually. Holy shit. Yeah. I put way too much alcohol in today. See, normally I only put it about like right around here or so. Let me get up a little bit. I only put it like about right around here. Today, I've actually added it about like right around here. That was pure vodka. So yeah, I pretty much like tripled the amount I usually use. Oh, I wouldn't mind to do anything like that. If you're talking about, or are you talking about other auditors though? Exactly, CNN? Or are you talking about like with like interviews with cops and people? Which one exactly? That's clarify that first. And yeah, I understand what you mean, upstate and everything. It's just uh the only downside with that is some of them don't know how to filter it out. So I'm done taking phone calls from the stalker people. The only few that can probably call in are the ones that call in restricted. That's about it. Hey, nice. We got 31 likes. Ooh. We got 13 dislikes. Oh, look at all the little fucking Murby trolls that are disliking my video. Aw. And to answer your question, Jay, both would be good. Yes. Whatchamacallit? I actually contacted a few places to do and I wanted to do an interview with some cops, but they never contacted me back. I got a contact back from the person up in Akron. They contacted me back because I was trying to do an interview with this 15-year-old kid that got the shitty end of the stick. Basically, he was protecting his mother, protecting himself, and protecting his baby brother. And he got arrested. And I actually put in a request to have an interview with him. I left a message with his lawyer. But I guess him and the mother, they're not wanting to do it, which is understandable. And you have to respect it. But that's what I got a message from. That's what I was given a call from. Some lady called me. Wasn't even the lawyer, but it was from the lawyer's office. She was calling in regards of the lawyer. And that's what she told me. That, they spoke with him about it. And yeah. I mean, they might, Jay. I mean, never know. Hard to say exactly if they're going to be nice or not about it. They might not be. Like I said, when I was up there, I couldn't go onto the property because I was carrying a loaded gun. Like I actually had a gun on my side because I wasn't going in that kind of a neighborhood without a gun. Fuck that shit. I'm stupid, but I ain't that stupid. And all that other bullshit. So yeah, that's one thing I ain't gonna joke. It's one thing I don't joke around with. I was open carrying 216. The cop was cool that I spoke with though. He was actually really cool. I mean, he was a dick for a few because he literally was just like he's trying to get attention, and I corrected him immediately because I asked him if he had a minute I can talk to him. No, I believe he was some bald guy. I believe, if I remember, I don't remember though. To be honest, I couldn't say 100%. I don't even know if I ever got to publish the video, if it was already live. I'd have to look through the video and see what's going on with the stuff. I couldn't even tell you what his name was. I think he was like a kind of a bald guy because I asked him if he can come over so I can ask him a question. He was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And I asked him about the because if you remember the police department area, if you look to the left side towards like where the little road is right there, I was asking him like if I go down that road over there and the little back alley, is that like off limits too since I'm carrying? He was like, oh, that road over there is fine, but being in the back part is technically our parking lot / our property. So yeah. And one of the other officers, went over the radio and he replied back to him, he's fishing for attention. It's like, no, I'm asking if that's your property because people was cutting through over there. And is it classified as your property? Because I'm not going to walk into that property carrying a loaded gun. Is exactly what I said to his ass, and he walked the fuck away. He didn't say shit. He just walked away. Like, fuck him. Like, I'm sorry to say, but like, dude, I'm just trying to cover my ass. My luck, I'd walked over and got shot. There was one cop I wanted to have an interview with, actually, CNN, and I never got it. Damn, that fucking sucks, Jay. But yeah, but this but there's one cop I wanted to talk to. It was actually one of my videos I was live with. It was just a quick one. I wasn't up for long because I was going somewhere, and it was just in the area. Um, and he showed up, and I was waiting for the bus, and he literally got out of the car. And this is exactly his exact words. What he did. He walked up to me. He was like, "Hey, my name is blah blah blah, badge number 43. You know, I have no problem with what you're doing. It's not a crime at all. You're out on the, blah, blah, blah. He went in. I didn't even have to speak about anything. He already knew the deal with everything. Like, I mean, it's like this dude, like, it's like he goes out and records himself type thing the way he was reacting. He was fucking 100% by the book. No hesitational thought. I even asked him flat, I'm like, hey, am I not being detained? Am I? Because I'm leaving when my bus gets here. It's going to be here in like 10, 15 minutes or so at the most. I'm just killing some time waiting. So, he was like, no, listen, we only came out because we got the call. We just have to show up just to make a present. And this is how cool he was. He didn't even go over there and talk to the motherfuckers. He didn't even care to talk to the security personnel. He literally waved the security personnel away. Like, because I ended my video a little bit afterwards, and he stayed for a few seconds. The security guard tried to come over there, and he just like, no, just go away. And he just waved the security away, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, go fuck yourself. And that cop was fucking great. 100% by the book. His partner showed up. One of the other cops showed up too. He was great too. 100% respectful too. Not a problem in the world. The one though, I probably would agree with that one upstate. The one cop was really cool though. He was like, are you heading somewhere in Lakewood or where you headed to? I'm like, no, I'm actually out of Cleveland when I go. He was like, damn, because he actually stated he would have gave me a lift if it was somewhere in Lakewood, is what he said. His exact words. He was like, because he was like, yeah, if you was going somewhere in Lakewood, I would drop you off if you wanted a lift or something instead of waiting for the bus. I'm like, no, it's actually out of Lakewood area. It's going more closer to Cleveland, and they could technically do it still, but it'll be a bigger problem. They have to contact Cleveland, let Cleveland know they're bringing somebody into Cleveland jurisdiction, which is a bunch of bullshit and everything else. Because I actually got a lift before from a cop a few years ago. This was years ago, long ass time ago. I think my mother was still alive. I was actually walking somewhere and shit, and this cop, he actually came up and stopped me. He was asking if I was okay. He just wanted to make sure I was okay because it was late at night. It was like 1:30 in the morning. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just tired. I'm heading home. And shit. And, long story short, there was a girl, me and her was talking, was trying to have some kind of relationship, but I found some information out. Long story short, not going to get into it. And I told her to kick bricks. Well, from where she lived at and to where I was going was a good hike. That cop right there, I'd like to remember. I wish I knew who he was because I'd like to meet him again. Because like I said, not all cops are dickheads. He actually gave me a lift to my house, which was like about a 23-minute drive or so. I mean, I was probably close to like at least 20 miles from home, maybe longer. I don't know the exact address to where I was at, but I was a good distance from home. And he actually drove me there. But I remember though, because he had to call it in from where he was at to the city that I was going to. That's the only thing that's what I think I remember real well. Who the hell are we talking about? Who has 45,000 people watching? Don't do anything yet, though, you guys. Let him stay. Let him talk real quick. I want to see what he has to say. Oh, shit. The person that I can see with that name only has 12,000, so I think you need to go back to school and learn your math because the last time I checked, 45,000 is not 12,000. So that's just my theory right there. Let's search it this way. Yeah. Still even with the thing in there, yeah. Has over 1 million subscribers, yes. But the live video says 12,000. So last time I checked, yeah. Oh, don't Leon, don't do that though, man. Don't time people out just because they said a little cuss word. Don't. He's so far good. 216 hasn't done anything bad. He's he's so far good. Yeah, very very true there, upstate. Okay, here goes one though. Since you want to come in here though, John Smith and everything else. Here goes a good one for you. I was watching a live stream the other day. The guy was up streaming for 5 hours. And let's see, the last thing I remember, his donations that he was going for was a goal of 100,000. And what did he get for his donations in total? I believe was close to $60,000 in 5 hours. Five, five simple hours. Over $60,000 he got. I believe he actually hit his mark though. I just didn't watch the whole entire stream. I was watching bits and pieces of it. It was all going to a charity too. He had people donating a couple hundred, couple thousand here and there. One of the people donated $5,000 in one hit, one big ass hit, 5 grand. You want to worry about some dude with 45,000 fucking people? That's what I call about 45,000. But that's just me, you know. And he has about fucking 21 million subscribers too, though. The person I'm talking about. So yeah, let's take that into consideration too. He actually does. He has 21 million subscribers, and at the time I was watching, he had I think 15,000 people there. So yeah, 15,000 out of 21 million is not a lot, but it's still pretty cool though. It's still good to have and shit. Oh yeah, it is crazy money. To be honest, it is really crazy money. You know, I'm not sure what the money was being donated to. I know it was being donated to charities. He said it in the video a few times. I just don't remember what it was. I'd have to go back and find the video and all that other shit. Real cool people though. And shit, him and his girl both was doing it together. They was doing a 24-hour stream, I believe, is what they was planning on doing. Let's check and see if there's anything interesting happening here. Uh, oh shit. Yeah. Fuck, what time is it? It's 12:30. Well, just to give everybody a heads up, I'm probably going to be ending my stream soon. Whoa. Holy shit. Yeah. I'd have to say for once, I can actually feel the alcohol for once today. Yeah. Uh, no, it's vodka and orange juice. Same thing I always drink almost every night now. And I'm the only one that drinks this too. That's all I mean. I bought this about 2 weeks ago. So, not a lot. Baka. Vodka, the good stuff. Yes, yes, yes. No, it's not bad. No, it's fuck, I had to go look at the bottle shit. It starts with an O. I have to go look at the name brand of it. It's good. No, it's not that stuff, man. Um, eh, ugh, fuck. Oh, hey, for the people that are here that've been watching my streams for a while, let's see how many people remember. Do you guys remember a few months ago when I was live across the street over here? Whatever way you want to look at it. And that green card I was sticking halfway out into the sidewalk and in the driveway. You guys remember that person that I questioned that one day? It was in this little green like Honda. I wasn't sure then. But for the ones that are here that remembered it, here goes something that's funny. So I asked the guy flat out, and I was being bluntly honest too. I asked him if he was a cop. Like dead serious. I flat out asked him if he's a fucking cop because he's always sits where an angle where he can spy directly on my windows in my house. And he answered the question with no. He pulled his car back and backed it up a little bit, and that was it. Never again since that day have I seen his car parked like that again, staring into my windows or some shit. Never again. And that was months ago. That was actually during the summertime last year, I believe. So it's like, hey, makes you wonder now. Was he actually a cop now? After I caught his bitch ass fucking staring into my windows or whatever fuck he was doing? Well, I'll be back, everyone, again. Today is just fun day of working. Working. Mm. Ooh, this is gonna be a fun one. Will everyone? A video to explore what exactly? Ajay? Just curious. I gotta do something with everyone. All right, guys. I'm still trying. I'm trying to check something real quick on my system. Give me a second. Yeah, that number doesn't exist either. Son of a bitch. Okay, sorry. Trying to figure something out real quick. Oh, fuck. I don't. I hope I didn't break my fucking phone. Fucking Butterfingers. Well, it doesn't look like it's broken. Yay. Hey, Jay. I want $100 billion. Will you give it to me? 100 billion. Come on. uh, hey, who wants to get a laugh out of something? You guys might get a laugh out of this one. This was a few years ago. Just some moron thinking he's Mr. Superman. Compared, that's what That's compared to them. Whatchamacallit, there's some dumbass kid was talking about he broke into Fort Knox. If everybody knows what Fort Knox is, and he stole all of the gold. Every single last bit of it. Now, mind you, Fort Knox has 5,000 tons of gold. So just think about that for a second. So one person was able to steal 5,000 tons of gold and not get caught. And that's estimated to, I think it's in total. Actually, let's see, what is the gold rate today? $12.85. So let's do. Oh, actually, no. If I did it correctly, Fort Knox has a value of $205 billion worth of gold. If I did my math correctly. So, hey, no, it's $1,285 and change per ounce. And that was updated. That was updated less than 24 hours ago. It is 41.34 per gram and 41,336.18 per kilo. Yes, 1,285.7, 12.85 and 70 cents for every ounce. You have to think about it though. 5,000 tons times 2,000 is 10 million pounds. Times that by 16, because 16 ounces is 160 million, and then you take 12.85 times that by 160 million gives you 205 billion, 105 million. If I did it correctly. No, just to be a dick, let's do this. Times 12.8570. Okay. That's how much it is. But hey, you guys, just to give you a heads up, that's not the biggest gold storage, though. Just everybody know, that's not the most. That is actually the second largest one. The largest one in the United States history is the one that is up in. First of all, does anybody know where the largest gold storage facility is in the United States? Because Fort Knox is not it. Well, yeah, they're all Federal Reserves. No, it's not Trump Tower. No, the largest one is the Federal Reserve Gold Storage Facility in New York City. Actually, it is the largest one. It houses about 5,400 tons of gold. But the only downside is with that place is 98% of the gold does not belong to us. It is actually other countries' gold. 98% of it. Our gold is in Fort Knox. Ours is down in Kentucky. Fuckface's golds are all from all the other countries are in New York City. Interesting fact about that place: no human steps foot on that vault floor since it's been built. No human ever steps on the vault floor. It is all automatically controlled by robots and drones. Humans are not allowed on there. It's because of security reasons, I'm assuming, is why. I mean, other places have gold storages too, but we have it here for whatever reason. And shit. And I think we have it here too. So if anything was to happen to another country, they have money in reserve. So if we ever need to, like give it to them for any reason. Oh no, it's still there. It's already been proven it's still there. It's one of the most secured facilities on the planet, but it's still not the most secure. They're literally the most secure building on planet Earth, though. And this is actually proven, which is funny, is the Fort Knox. It is actually the most secure facility on Earth. It has more security than any other place in the world does. It has 30,000 security personnel minimum, because that's how big the base is. The base contains 30,000 military personnel, 4 fences with enough electricity of amps to kill 20 grown men. It has a 4-foot thick concrete wall that's made out of granite with 750 tons of rebar, 2 22-ton blast reinforced vault doors with a 10-piece combination, about 15 locked doors with separate combinations to get through. Yeah, and here goes the catcher. There is 10 people that have the code to Fort Knox. Only 3 people were on the base at one time. Each one of those people get a different slice of the combination. They're never there at the same exact time. And it's a randomly generated code every 24 hours. They have to hook up their phone to the device, download the code, enter it in, leave. Well, here goes the funny part. This has never been confirmed, though. They will not confirm this. One of the people that have the 10-digit code is the sitting president of the United States of America, but it's never been confirmed. 9 of the codes are to high-ranking military personnel. 1 code is to the president. They claim 1 code is active by the president. So you're not getting through that bitch without the code. With the codes, it's impossible. So yeah. But look, we're gonna go to 3 hours, and then I'm gonna end it. So we got about 60 seconds. So if anybody got to say anything, say it now. Whoever's still here. And then we'll go from there. And I'll be on live probably maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, shit. I'm beat like a motherfucker. Holy shit. Yeah. No problem, 420, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow if you guys are on. Give people time to say bye-bye. Yeah. Yeah. We're hitting the 30-minute mark, so 3-hour mark. Yeah, I'll try, BB. You guys all take care. I'll probably see you guys in some of the other streams because I'm going to still watch some stuff, lay down and fall asleep. So I will see everybody later.